So we are going to make this moon gate to close off the garden area. We decided on putting some large boulders for the wall so that we didn't have to do so much stonework, and we have the ability to move it, the excavator. So I'm just going to plot out some lines. We're going to use this small gate that we got from the auction for a couple bucks. This will go in the middle. It'll be aligned with the garden trellis, and the wall will come out even with the greenhouse. So I got to try to scavenge some large boulders. I brought one over from here. There's another one over there, and then there's a few over there that I found. So I'm just going to get these lines plotted, and then we'll start putting some boulders in place. So I got this nice large square boulder here. It's about 4.5 feet long, so that'll work pretty good. It's about 3 foot wide. Almost 3 foot tall. That'd be a good sized boulder to start with.
So Hank is pushing this rock over, and then we're going to find one more rock. So it's going to be 3 high on each side. He is in there. inches. Now we are hunting for rocks. Hank likes this one. Just checking all sides. I think it's not stable enough.
That's where you pack shit under it.
Okay. Let me look at it from another angle. So we're going back and forth on whether to do an archway in small stones or just lay one big flat stone across. So I think we're just gonna put one big flat stone right now, see how it looks. And then if we don't like it, just take it off instead of spending the time to mortar the small stones in place.
Just got the capstone on up top. It was difficult trying to find the right one that actually was the right width, but I think I got it. So some of the next steps would be to mortar all the joints where the stone comes together, give everything some more stability, and then I'm also going to drill some holes through these stones and put a piece of rebar through them to hold them all together, rebar and epoxy. And that way this whole crazy stone structure doesn't come down on anyone in the future. But it's pretty stable. I just like to be double safe when it comes to stuff like this, especially multi-ton boulders. But it's gonna be a really beautiful entranceway to the garden for sure. Just got done drilling a few holes. I put a 3/4 inch rebar down a foot into this rock. I'm gonna use some Loctite PL 500. It's adhesive, contractor's adhesive, construction adhesive. So what we're gonna do is put as many rods as we can, probably 2 per rock. So this one and that one will have 2. Yeah, we're using good size bit. So this is sandstone, so it's really easy to drill. But once we get all these anchored together and put the adhesive down each hole, we'll cut the bar off flush with the edge of the rock right across, and then I can get to putting the mortar, a bed of mortar around each each stone in here. That's the plan. We got all the holes drilled for this project, so now I'm gonna cut these rebar pieces down flush with the stone, and I'll use a couple of those that I cut off to hammer in some holes that I drilled elsewhere on this project. So I just finished out washing down the stones. Wanted to get all the mud and debris out of each one of my joints so that the mortar has a really good chance of staying put in there. So these stones are really pretty, all cleaned up. So in some of the larger gaps, I'll probably wedge some flat stones in there and then press some mortar in and around it. I'm no expert with this stuff, but I feel like that's probably a good call to do. So I'm gonna mix up some mortar. I got some mortar in the wheelbarrow here. A couple of trowels, so I'm gonna get to it. So all the mortar work is complete. Got this little wall over here built in just to keep the bunny rabbits out of the garden. All the anchors are in and glued. So all the stone work is complete. So what I'm working on next is I have a scrap piece of cedar. Drilled a couple holes in it. We are going to lag it to the bottom so that we can attach our gate. That is the next step. So we got the holes drilled, top and bottom. I just got these anchors ordered in. So these are 3/4 anchors. So we'll get those pounded in place and get this thing all fastened up. Always important to leave the nut on with these things while you're hammering them in place, just so that you don't get the threads all messed up. That's pretty good. that's it. That thing ain't going nowhere. Okay. So in order to make this gate to work, we're going to trim off just this little bit off the gate. And this marker totally doesn't work. No. It'll be close enough. We'll just trim off that section and see how it looks. So everything is officially finished on this project. I will probably improve my latch for this, but I had to trim out a little corner here where it was getting hung up. This opens nicely, closes nicely, so I'll probably put a little latch flagged into the boulder. But this thing is super strong. It's going to be here forever. So we'll probably do a little flower bed here and here just to tie it all together. But there you have it. If you liked the video, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.